What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another session of Spelljammer Losers in Space. I am your Dungeon Master, Grizlocke. You find me under YouTube and this channel doing other games. Here with me today are my awesome players. Let's go ahead and start with Lortomas.
Lortomas. Hi, I'm Lortomas, or Tommy Taco, whichever you prefer. I play Chef, the hill dwarf cyborg fighter. You can find me in past shows on this channel and also a current show that's still ongoing. You can find me on YouTube, and you can also find me on TikTok now as well.
Moving over to the brain dead undead.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referencing my character. I'm like, you're talking about one
I
of your
immediately thought of Drogden is where my
I was thinking like Drogden.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Doesn't it mean idiot zombie? Like
Yeah,
idiot.
yeah.
Okay.
But we were thinking of characters because usually you say the smart one when you're starting to talk about
Yeah,
me.
we're changing things up today.
All right, well.
It's in the lowly low.
No. Hello, my name is BakaZombie. You can find me everywhere that they have a water fountain. My channel is Zombie Baka on YouTube. Twitter at BakaZombie. Wait, sorry. My Twitter is at Zombie Baka. My YouTube is on BakaZombie. And I'm on a bunch of shows here and everywhere else. Check out my Twitter if you want to figure. I gotta stop talking. Move on.
The only one who,
Simultaneously at every water fountain.
the only one whose character could fit through a water fountain.
Hi, I am Ginghi. I play a monk, a plasmoid monk, Clara. I am on other stuff on Swindler's Den. I am extremely tired, so brain's not there, but yeah.
Sometimes it makes for the best, like, comedy situations. You're just overtired. So hopefully that happens tonight.
We all die.
Moving on to the Zillennial.
Oh yeah, that's right, the best Ennial.
What was that?
So I'm Meyore and I play Lauren Death Talon. You can find me here on other past shows. I'm currently GMing good old Pathfinder 2E's Abomination Vaults, which I believe has been premiering on Mondays,
Yeah,
right?
Mondays.
Yeah. And also, by this point, the Twitch stream for my new show called The Tabletop Chronicles, which is doing Pathfinder 2E's Rust Hinge, aired, and also the YouTube and Spotify uploads should have happened as well by now. So yeah, if you want to check out those streams, come hang out on Twitch at the Tabletop Chronicles on Wednesday at 8:30. May end up picking a different day, but that's the day for now. So yeah, if you want to see another low-level Pathfinder adventure. But right now, we have an adventure in space. Wild space.
Let's get into it. Previously on Spelljammer Losers in Space, you guys hunted down, well, really Neve hunted down a Mercane by the name of Polminski, who you're looking for to get the information on the location of the Romstone. When you entered, he was in the midst of cooking a pizza that came to life and attacked you. Upon defeating the pizza, you're like, hey, let me go get my friends who can help you out with this cooking competition that you just told me about. So you went, found your not friends, your crewmates, and brought them back. You guys discussed a plan. You found out that there was going to be a big prize, a lot of money, a flame broiler, and some of the ingredients that bring the monsters to life would be in this prize pool, and he would be willing to share the prize with you if you would just help him win first place, because that's what he wants. He wants to win something for once. That's the only treasure he's never had in his life, and it makes him sad. Very sad. You guys found out that the first phase of the cook-off starts tomorrow, or Was it tomorrow or the next day? It
Yeah,
was tomorrow. With a chili cook-off in which you have to earn the favor of the crowd, earning popsicle sticks. Whoever has there's like 8 slots. Whoever has most popsicle sticks, like the 8 most people, get to the next leg of the competition. That's what you guys pretty much discovered. You set off to go find food ingredients, and we cut back to later that night when you've returned home with everything you may need to test out some chilies. So we head back inside this let's see what this is all about, this page here. We head back inside this alien man's kitchen. To us viewers, we see a very modernized kitchen with tile floor, nice marble countertops, fancy stainless steel range, and all the works. To you guys, it may look a bit unusual, strange, otherworldly, but to us, we know. Anyways, Polminski is like standing at the end of the island that's in the center of the kitchen. He says, "Great. No, that's." Man, I always have trouble getting into this accent. Damn it.
He has a new accent now.
Polminski. All right. Chef, you... what do you suggest that we... where do we start?
Be completely honest with you, I forgot we were even doing this. I was not prepared for this at all.
I mean, neither am I. We'll wing it.
Just wing it. I will, what kind of meat we be making?
You're the one who went out and got the ingredients, so...
Do you remember what meat we got?
We implied that we got stuff, so I don't think we picked anything specific. This is all you, Chef. This is the next day, right?
This would be that night, because you guys set out to...
Okay.
You wanted to, like, practice some cooking. Come up with a strategy or something.
That's fine, then. I'll do that on a rest.
Technically, tomorrow's the cook-off, so this could be, like, the meal that you're making for the first round. So, it's up to you. If you wanted to be more fresh, or if you wanted to have it sit overnight.
It would... Well, the thing I'm doing would depend on if I had time to long rest in between us getting stuff in now, which is 4 hours for me.
Right. So, probably, I guess not, since it's that night. You guys were going to practice.
I'll save it for tomorrow.
All right. Okay.
But yeah, it's whatever Chef wanted to make, I guess, is what we ended up getting. So
if you want to keep it easy, easy, Chef, tell me, like, is there anything fancy you do with chili, or do you just stick to the basics? Are you going for super hot and hot spicy, or are you going for, like, I don't know, it's something different where you, like, give a little thing you pour the chili over, like, the mac and cheese or something? I don't know. Like, what do you...
Do I know the spice level that people like in this world?
You'd think that this world likes things a little bit more on the spicy side, for sure.
We be making a very spicy chili for this. Is there any particular type of monster you'd want it to create?
No, for the first round, there's no monster making. This is just purely.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Purely best taste. Round one is the real cooking.
Oh yeah, round one's just seeing who's even going to be in it, isn't it? Okay, yeah.
Elimination phase.
Oh, so they need to make sure you're good cooks first before they see if you're good monster cooks. I see.
That is right, I suppose. I think the competition will just decide who's the best chef in general. I think they take from all different aspects.
Well, we could do if we wanted to change it up and make it a little extra spicy, we could try our hands at a seafood chili.
Seafood chili, huh? This is piqued my interest. What would go in such a thing?
The crab, some maybe some diced up shrimp and some. Oh, I'm gonna mess this word up. I always forget what these are. I want to say it starts with an S.
Scallops.
Is it shallots?
Scallops. Thank you.
Oh, shallots is
Or no,
that's
scallops.
like onion. Yeah.
Scallops.
Shallots would be good in here too. I don't know.
Yeah, but shallots. That's just like garnish and stuff and cook down into it. But yeah, scallops.
All right. Well, I will do whatever is necessary. So you just point me where to go, and I will do the thing. Chef.
Oh wait, so is it just me and him doing this?
Everybody else is there too. But you're the chef of this group, so I feel like this part, specifically making the chili, is kind of on you.
Yeah.
So, you're going for a hot, spicy chili with seafood, like a seafood flair.
Yeah.
Probably a crowd pleaser. Roll me a cook's utensils.
Let's see if I can remember
with
how
advantage.
to do that on here.
You know the region. You know what they like.
That's adding a new proficiency.
Possibly playing
why
it
aren't these
safe.
clickable?
I don't know. Are you on
What do you mean?
Roll20's sheet?
No.
Oh.
I'm on D&D Beyond.
What's clickable?
The cook's utensils isn't clickable.
Yeah. Like it doesn't give me an option to roll for it.
Well, it's usually because using the tool is adding a proficiency to another roll. Is essentially what that is. It's like you choose a stat that you're using the cook's tools with, and then add a proficiency bonus to it.
Oh. So I would just add +2 to whatever my roll is going to be, like on top of whatever.
Yeah, like if it's a dex-based
skill is.
roll. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
I would say that's. Oh, wisdom or intelligence? That's your call.
What's the higher of the two?
They're
You're-
both 0.
Okay, just it doesn't matter then.
Hey, if it was tomorrow, I would also have proficiency in cook's tools, but I can't do that till
Now,
I
I have to roll for
Well-
Constitution on how spicy it is.
If you guys want this to be your practice chili, that's fine. Tomorrow Nive can help you make the actual chili.
Yeah.
Let's get the
Alright,
bad
so-
rolls out of the way.
So, cook's utensils with wisdom, so that's a +0, +2 proficiency.
Oh wait, is this like the main making it part, or does he need to do like more stuff to it? Oh, I guess chef, do you think you'll need to do more? Is this how many steps do you think this will take?
Sorry, give me a second. I messed up and accidentally added 2 to my wisdom.
Well,
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Hi, we just be practicing right now.
Oh, okay. Well, here. Good luck. I know you're a great chef, and he'll give you bardic inspiration as well.
Why? Oh, it's because I'm clicking the wrong thing. Well, no, what in the hell is going on with this?
you have a physical die near you?
Yeah, screw it. Where's my die?
Just
Okay,
roll
I got
that.
my orange one too. Which the orange one? And you said with advantage?
You know what? Actually, no. Since the practice one, it doesn't matter anyways.
Okay.
But you get the D6.
Well,
part
I
of
got
it,
a
whatever.
19 + 2, 21.
21. Nice.
Plus bardic. If you want to use it, you don't have to.
Plus
Oh,
bardic.
yeah, screw it. Add the bardic because don't you have to use it when you have bardic
No, you
inspiration?
don't have to. It's
Well,
It'll
there's
go
a
away
time
on
limit
a
on it,
long
but
rest.
you don't have to. Yeah.
yeah, it doesn't matter. This is all practice anyway.
Okay. So you make the chili.
Yeah.
Give it a taste. It's very delicious. Polminski gives it a taste. Says, I don't know what's so special. Doesn't taste like much.
What kind of spices do your species typically dabble in?
Have you ever heard of cilantro? Cilantro. I don't. Is it an O or an A? I don't know. I don't speak.
It's an O.
Cilantro. We put that shit on everything. Can I say that this early?
Yeah, it's a
It's
lot
15
faster.
minutes. Okay. Is
I mean, I assume we could add it, but I mean, your dishes gotta all taste like pure soap if you're only eating cilantro.
that's what lots of folk do tell me. It tastes like soap. I say I don't put soap in this. I don't know what you're saying.
I maybe not add the cilantro, maybe just a little dash of it.
All right.
Do you need something with a little more kick?
I would usually add like something like let's see. I would add white people spices.
White.
I don't think you can say that.
Salt.
Yes, I would add salt. Yes, it needs more salt.
Do I
Or
feel like this needs
Basil
more salt?
or something.
Basil.
No,
I don't know if this tastes bland to him or if it's just spicy that he
He's-
can't taste anything else.
So
But he
yeah,
said
wait.
he couldn't taste anything
last
last
session he said like he essentially can't taste anything.
Aye, that must be why you need me.
Yes.
Oh, maybe he would enjoy the buffalo sauce. I've heard some people who can't taste much just throw that on everything.
It's fine. It's not me we're trying to impress, it's the crowd in the first stage. So, if you think this tastes good, then tomorrow morning we do the real thing. But
I think we'd be doing fine.
be prepared. I hear there's lots of cheaters.
No, here we go.
This
We're
isn't
gonna have to be
going-
throwing elbows.
This isn't going to be just a simple best chili. This is going to be the real shit. The real deal.
He sounded like Murph when he said
Did you put that in your chili?
I've not tried before, but I don't think that would be a smart ingredient, no.
That'd be a terrible idea.
More than likely make you sick.
Yes.
But, yes,
So
I hear,
what kind of cheating are we talking about?
well, some of these chefs, I've noticed, they tried to do the woo-woo, and, kind of cast a spell on some folk. Tried to claim their popsicle stick. Or,
Hey, when you said woo woo, I thought this
Yeah,
might have been
that-
going in a
That's
different
better
direction.
something else as well.
oh,
I mean, if it must be done, I can try to woo some people. I'll take care of it.
I see your grandmother be rubbing off on you there, boy.
I mean,
we-
just keep your eyes open. There's some shady characters.
Okay. I can definitely keep my eyes out for any sort of shady dealings.
Very well. You may sleep
Let
in
me
our...
run this whole thing. Do I know of any any spot where mages hang out that would have the ability to counterspell?
Counterspell?
Yeah, so go hire
Oh, you're looking to hire
mage.
someone?
hire a mage to hang out with us and watch everyone else, and the minute they see a spell getting cast that looks like it's coming towards us, they just counterspell it.
That is a
What would
great...
that even cost?
That is a great question. Let me check something.
Just go get me a rare candy and then I can get counterspell.
I think I got one of those in here. He reaches
well.
in his fanny pack because now Chef has one.
Level up.
If you see something, say something, because I can do the reverse woo-woo. The undo woo-woo.
I guess the word magic just never really caught on your world.
Oh, that's it's fun to say when you're here,
Hey, fair enough.
It just, sometimes I like to have fun. But yes, I can cast the spell to counteract the effects. But if we get caught
Ship's
doing that,
contemplating whether or not he wants to put those drugs in this food.
Hey, save-
Everyone loves it.
you could save it for a later stage.
Yeah.
Does everybody remember what magic items they got? There were
Yes.
some trades that did
I have an
happen.
alchemy jug.
Okay.
I got a ring of protection.
Mine is conditional upon winning, I think.
Yes. Because you wanted
Cloak
some
of
crazy ass thing.
Displacement. I need to attune to.
Yeah, me and Clara have to attune to ours too.
All right. So head up the staircase, and you'll find your rooms up there. If you want to spend night, tomorrow morning we make more chili, and then we off to the competition.
I want to read something about this alchemy jug.
I am. Head upstairs.
Man, this is quite a generous fellow. Can't believe he is willing to give us a quarter of the profits and this wondrous rifle and all that if we can just win a chili competition. I don't usually run into a lot of mages like this who are so, I don't know, willing to deal, I suppose. I feel like they always try to screw you over for the most part.
You probably haven't met a lot of mages that have everything they've ever wanted.
That's true. I
I
suppose.
can create 2 gallons of mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise. That's the ingredient I was looking for.
You didn't hear me say that 4 times?
Oh, I did not hear you
I didn't
say
even think that
that.
because it's not a spice.
Spices. I said mayonnaise.
You're gonna knock on your door. Actually, can I borrow that alchemy jar? And he just starts eating
Drinking
mayonnaise.
Gnarly.
Oh.
Oh, that is disturbing.
Yeah, so your rooms, they all are just like they're nice, but they're kind of basic, modern day beds. You know, they got the headboard. They got a little lounge bench at the bottom. They got some throw pillows. And each room has one of those strange black rectangles with the moving pictures and like what you assume is some sort of enhanced sending spell that picks up all these different channels, including one that says tomorrow is the day of the chili cook-off. I am your host, Martha Stalwart. And
Oh, no.
we'll be doing.
I'm killing this NPC.
We'll be covering all things chili
Very
cook-off for the next few days. So sit in tight. There may be some prizes in store. I've heard a very special celebrity chef may be joining.
It's going to be a play on Gordon Ramsay, guaranteed.
Maybe. Okay.
Oh, do we all have our own rooms, or are Chef and Lauren getting to share?
Whoever wants to be in whatever room, free to
Yeah,
do that.
I'll book up with Lauren because I want to show him. Something.
What?
Okay.
The jug.
Son of a-
I want to show him something. Hey, come here,
Clara's
Lauren. I got a present for you.
Clara's gonna run back to the ship to get Gloot Gloot.
Okay, yep. Yeah, you run back to the ship and you see Harvey and the rest of the crew, including the King of Rats, etc. And you find Gloop Gloop, who has just been kind of... You find him prancing around in Nive's room. There's like beakers knocked over and like weird...
She turns the corner and sees Gloop Gloop just in a mess of a room with everything knocked over. She stands there and she takes a step back, about to just leave. Gloop Gloop, what did you do?
I knew my alarms went off.
She's gonna walk over
set up on the
and
door.
pick him up. Just both hands, ever so slowly, just eye contact. You're not supposed to be in here, Gloop Gloop. Do you realize what you've done? She starts shaking him violently. Demon is going to kill you, Gloop Gloop. What are you doing? She starts looking around at all the mess.
Gloop looks panicked.
She doesn't care. She's still kind of holding him in a chokehold, looking around. Maybe she can like clean up a bit. So she's gonna take her mop, and she's gonna try to just get all the broken glass and books and try to just sweep it out in the hallway and maybe into a different room.
Okay.
Find a rug in her room and sweep it under that rug.
She doesn't want to put it in the room. She wants to get it out of the room so that way it just looks like it's just gone.
It's you hear some pitter patter of some light but maybe taloned toes kind of waddle to the outside Nive's door and go, "Oi, Matt, you're not supposed to be in there."
Oh, Kipper.
I was told you're not supposed to go in that room.
Oh, Kipper, you're new, but
I'm going to tell Nive.
Oh God,
She-
I'm gonna kill Kipper.
she immediately just drops Gloop Gloop and just puts Kipper in a chokehold now. Listen here, Kipper. You're new, and frankly, I don't care about you that much. And I will say this: if Nive finds out about this, if she leaves it closer, neither of us will live. Do you understand?
Roll me intimidation.
Yours favorite NPC you can't kill him.
Yeah, he said he had another job.
Oh, man, it's a
opportunity at the
6.
docks and left.
No, this.
This is 6.
Oh, a 6.
Yeah.
Does he get it with an advantage, or with how much ferocity she put in that?
Yeah, I mean that was pretty good. I do give you advantage.
All right, I'll roll again.
Great.
Not better. It's
Okay.
3.
Oh,
He
Kipper might die.
shakes his head vigorously.
She looks to Gloop Gloop. Gloop Gloop, what's the verdict?
Gloop Gloop like crawls over and looks and kind of does like the pacing around Kippa, and does like this motion with like one of its front appendages.
She's gonna contemplate as she's choking him out.
Grizz trying to get rid of NPC.
she's gonna be contemplating, and he's just gonna die because you're choking it.
She's I think for now she's going to go to her room while holding Kipper. And
Drag him with him.
yeah, she's gonna open her small little broom closet, and in there is another smaller broom closet.
What?
She's gonna
Closets on closets.
she's gonna chuck Kipper in there, and then she's just gonna lock the door and barricade it until she figures out what to do next.
Okay.
Oh my God, we're in like a murder kidnapping plot now.
She also threw food in
Can't
there.
let you go.
She threw like 2 days of food in there of her rations.
Okay.
She doesn't want to outright kill him yet. She just doesn't know what to
the
do.
newspaper to pee. It's like, this is where you go to the bathroom for the next few days.
He's a kobold. He'll be fine locked up for 2 days.
Oh my
All right.
God. It's a hazing ritual.
They're
Sorry,
hardy.
Kipper.
As she finishes closing the door, she kind of slumps her shoulders and then looks back mad at Gloop Gloop. This is your fault, you know that.
You made me do this.
It's just
And,
like,
She's like, she's gonna walk back to Nive's room. It's like, well, this is probably trouble anyway. She's gonna take a look around and see if there's
Oh, shit.
anything that might catch her eye in there.
Is there anything that might catch? Well, Clara, first roll me a perception check or investigation.
Or do investigation. Why not? That's fun.
Oh my
It's not
God.
fun enough. Should have did a perception as a 3.
Oof. Nive,
Well-
what might Clara find on a 3?
I guess that makes sense because all of my notes are written with the emerald pen, which would make all of her actual notes not appear as how she reads them. It's just like nonsense, essentially. So
Clara wouldn't look for notes anyway.
there would be two of the, I mean, you knew this because I took them. I think it was two of the other gloop loops, and one's crushed and one isn't.
Huh.
But
So is the one that isn't crushed, is it alive still?
no, it's dead.
It's dead. Oh no.
They were both dead when I got them.
Roll me a
She-
survival,
we killed.
Clara.
A survivor. Okay.
Uh-oh.
This is interesting. Not rolling good today. It's a 6.
Yeah. No, just yeah. Nothing out of the ordinary on this.
Not ordinary. All right. Well, she will look at the two dead. I forgot what they're called. Spawn crawlers.
Mhm.
And what she wants to try to do is she wants to try to open up the one that isn't crushed.
Okay.
Just a peeker or so.
Open up like.
Yeah, just open up the beaker like holding it.
Oh.
Oh. Okay. Like
Yeah.
the glass that it's in. Or is it? Does it have like a thing covering it? Baka?
It's like in a jar.
In a
but,
jar. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're like open the jar. And...
And then she wants to make her hand a bit into a needle, and she wants to just poke her hand into the spawn crawler and starts draining some of his blood.
Yeah. You start draining some of its blood. However, you notice that it's very like, I guess thick and congealed might be the way you describe this because it's been dead for some time.
Yeah, that's fine for her. So she'll take some of that. She'll close it back up. She'll rummage through her sack and just deposit whoever she managed to get in her own little jar that's now full of all different types of blood and viscera that she's been gathering so far.
You're gonna throw that at someone, and they're gonna have to.
Who
the
knows what
doctor
she's
for
doing with
so
it, so-
many checks.
They're just gonna leave
Yeah.
the fight too. They'll be like, "Oh my god!"
And she'll just walk out the room,
We'll get a hepatitis shot after that.
just run back to everyone else.
Well, I
with
can't-
Gloop Gloop.
I can't let you get out of there without. What would a good cleaning check be? What's something you would roll for cleaning?
I mean, this is her job. I'm not sure.
Oh, you are like the
You at the janitor.
Yeah.
janitor. And I feel like there's a
The
different
custodian
word for that.
staff.
It's like deckhand. I don't remember what it was. I'd say just roll like dex with your proficiency. So
Okay. I just want to roll the dice. Just let me roll.
roll like it. I guess you could have just rolled a dex save. It would be the same number. That's
Okay.
easier.
Well, now roll Beyond D&D Beyond's giving me some nonsense. Let's try it again. Why is
Here's
it
some
popping
guff.
this up? Just let me roll it.
Yeah,
That's
is
weird.
it
I'm just gonna.
popping up to try and get you to override your score?
Yeah, it's popping up
That's
like a
what it
different
was
menu
doing
than
to
it used
me.
to. So
Bunch of cheaters.
my dex save is a +6, so I'm just gonna do this on whatchamacallit
Roll 20.
here. Roll 20. What did it just roll? What? Everything's different now.
Everybody relied on technology.
Everything. All right. Well, we're just gonna. What? It's a +6 anyway, so we're just gonna. Yes, just roll it. All right. There we go. 15. Everything's different.
15. Yeah, it did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
It did a pretty good job. 15.
Cool.
I'll keep that number in mind. Okay. Cool.
And she's gone.
Before you leave, Harvey does kind of ask you what the situation is. I assume you fill him in, but it's up to you.
She'll fill him in.
Okay. And then you head off.
So, because Clara left, and I know she has to get through that arcane door, and because now that Clara has been in and out of that room a ton, and Gloop Gloop went in, my alarm spell would have went off in my head multiple times.
Fair.
So I would have stayed up and waited for her to get back. So both I know she gets in, and I can ask her what's been going on in that room.
Well, She's back.
Clara, I got alerted that someone or something has been entering my room. Did you happen to see anything while you were there?
Nope.
She kind of just sits there, vibrates a bit. Well, it was I tried to stop him, I really did, but Kipper just went in there and just, he tried to do some cleaning. He ended up tripping, some beakers broke. But don't worry, I took care of it. He's in timeouts per se.
Because she vibrated, and I know that's something one of Clara's tells. I want to do an insight check.
Yeah, I'll do insight versus deception.
I need this roll to be really high. Go, Clara.
Oh, Clara.
I got an 18.
That one. The rolls aren't with
The
me.
rolls are not here. Yeah, clearly there's some falsehoods here. You do kind of pick up that she is telling true that Kippa, it might be, what did you say exactly?
I'm out.
In timeout. That didn't sound like a lie to you. But the
Well, I'll
rest.
have to deal with Kippa and other included parties later then, depending on the damage that has occurred to my possessions, and hopefully not the gem. Good night, Clara. She goes back into her room.
She walks away and looks the Gloop Gloop and says, "I forgot about that, Jim." Well, it's fine, I guess. It's probably not.
He touches his two front appendages together.
She slaps him. And then they go. They go.
This poor
Just trying to
creature.
live his life.
Clara's the most abusive character I think we've ever had on a show.
Oh, God.
Oh, it
Don't worry,
hurts.
she loves Gloop Gloop. It may not seem like
It's
it, but
just
I can
tough
feel the
love.
fact. She
That's
loves
what my parents told me when I got in trouble.
Oh man. Okay.
Doing this because I love you.
Did Chef and Lauren have something they wanted to do? They were staying in the same room.
Show each other stuff.
Oh yes, what?
Yeah.
You wanted to show me the alchemy jar?
Hey, you got any glasses on you?
Of course. And he'll pull.
really weird.
I'm gonna grab this alchemy jug and I'm gonna go, beer. So I uncork it and start pouring glasses.
Chef, this may be one of the greatest acquisitions this company has ever received.
Hey, don't be telling Papa Tamus about it. He'd be trying to either sell it or steal it.
Okay, yes, of course. But cheers, I suppose.
Yeah, let's see if we can mess up some rolls for tomorrow. Let's get
How much?
hammered.
How much do you drink? And before you answer that question, when you start to drink this, it tastes highly like soap and basil.
Hey, what the hell? I have to be cleaning
Oh,
this thing
pumpkin
out
spice.
later.
It's okay. There's some pumpkin spice in there.
Spice.
Oh yeah, it makes everything better.
Oh, there's a nice aftertaste at least.
Hey, this needs to be clean. I start looking in the jug.
Yeah.
Oh, do you think someone made soap and forgot to clean it? Oh.
Hey, that's the big old cilantro you're tasting.
Oh, speaking of, Chef, is it odd that I feel like sometimes I look at Harmond and I think it just looks scrumptious. Would that be cannibalism if it came to, if we were all stuck on, I don't know. I just, he does kind of remind me of the smaller creatures, and those are quite tasty. Like, do you think he shares more in common with small regular rats, or with, do you understand?
I am gonna go out on a limb and say that the fact that you're an owl and you like the taste of rats, I will never eat a rat.
Well, I suppose if we're lost at sea, more for me then.
But I am partial to poultry.
Right.
Oh, well, let's hold off until we've at least eaten the kobold, I suppose. You'd have to do it though, Chef. I couldn't. He's too sweet. I'd have to close my ears.
It wouldn't even be knowing that you're eating him.
Oh, good. I couldn't bear the thought. I just have to pretend that he went to a farm or something.
I wonder if he tastes like snake.
Oh, that is quite good as well. Or little lizards. Good stuff. Oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna guzzle down some of this here cilantro beer.
Yes, I'm going to stare at the strange little box. And he'll perch up on the is there like a couch or anything like that? Or even if there's like a seat, he's just gonna be like,
yeah, there was
seat.
like a bench at the end of the bed.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
Is
This
he
bed
referring
has
to?
this bed actually in this room has
The TV box.
is that what it's called for the like on your bed your bed frame like goes all the way up and then there's like the curtains or whatever. So you could like perch up there.
Yeah,
top of that.
Yeah. He like floats up there and is just like staring like super wide-eyed at this very strange contraption.
Is there just one bed in this room?
Yeah, it's a king size though. So you guys will be fine.
I see you sitting up there, and I swear to you, you'll know just how much I love poultry if I wake up and there's owl shit on me.
Of course not, Chef. Absolutely not. If anything, I'd just be staring down at you or something of the like.
Is this TV on?
Yeah. Yes, it's on. There's a strange moving painting of a cucumber under the sea. And there seems to be this strange shrimp that lives in it. Who wears round pants. Sure. I don't know.
When you said a cucumber, I was like, is he gonna put VeggieTales on this?
I thought it was VeggieTales.
I don't know.
I'm still tripping
I
up
don't know.
with that.
We learned about Jesus today, boys.
I'm still tripping off the fact that
Christian.
but Lawrence talked about eating rats, and we have a rat man aboard the ship.
That's what you're talking about. You're talking about eating the rat man.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, because whenever we mentioned, it's like, I was sitting here as a player. Who the hell is Harmon? And then when he's like, rat, I was like, oh, I remember Harmon. Oh.
Anyways.
Oh
We'll
my god.
move along.
On, by the way.
You guys get a long rest.
Yes, for propriety's sake. For my long rest, I do take out my bun so my hair is flowing down, and I'm gonna levitate while I do my trance, and I'm gonna delve into the elven collective mind and take what I saw Chef doing today, and I'm going to change, using the astral trance, I'm going to change my proficiency from navigator's tools to cooking tools.
Nice.
Ooh.
So I now also have proficiency.
Awesome.
Oh,
She a prodigy, that Neve.
Do we have to roll for attunement, by the way?
No, attunement
yeah,
just
I would have taken
happens.
time to do it too.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, you just
Just
hang
have
out
to
with
take-
it for 10 minutes, probably play with it
I
for
think
a
it's
bit.
like an hour, but yeah.
It is
Oh,
an hour
an hour.
usually, yeah.
Yeah. So you guys wake up in the morning.
Like Pete did. You know, we don't talk about him.
It was there, but I stopped myself. I was really fighting it.
Mine went to a different song.
Wake up in the morning.
No, it's a Rodney Carrington song.
Cool song, Meyore. Wake up in the morning.
You wake up
Wake
in the morning with
I'm feeling good.
a knock on each of your doors. Wake up, it is time. We have to make the chili. competition will start very soon.
Hey.
Oh.
Hey, by the
so
way
late.
there, you really got to stop putting cilantro and everything.
It is one of the only things I can taste.
The alchemy jug needs a deep clean.
Okay, well, it is yours now. That is your responsibility. No takesy backsies.
I tell it to make Dawn dish soap and then I wash it out. And I'm kidding.
I was about to say, like, if you made soap and shake it up, whatever.
I can't do that because I'm hoping to possibly use this later this episode, and you can only change it once a day, I think.
If you
okay.
must. Yeah. And he holds up pawn dish soap.
Oh, you said prawn for a minute. Like actual prawn. Sounds like that's disgusting.
Sorry, I be smelling just like the rotten sea.
There's lemon
You
scented.
pour it in there, and they all start climbing around with little toothbrushes.
They use this to clean off the duckies.
The duckies.
Yes, and the duckies, when they get all covered in oil and... Yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yes, don't worry about that. It's not important. Anyways,
Aye,
let's
I think that's bad, Lord.
There's some fun.
Wait till you see the giant plastic island floating around in the actual city.
Oh my goodness. Is it the size of a region? Anyways.
You can land on it.
Yes, I do recommend you avoid. There's all sorts of weird things in there. But
I found some good Tupperware there once.
that is very gross. Okay, well, let's get to cooking. Today is the day, my fine companions. Let's make chili. Let's win this thing fair and square. And yeah, that is my speech. Thank you.
Good speech.
Excellent.
I'll bow in reverence to that speech.
It's kind of a lame speech.
Okay,
Magnificent.
I might
Clara
say
knows
cloak
not
back.
of what she speaks.
But he didn't even say anything important.
Most people don't, Clara.
Oh man, that's a burn on everyone. I
Okay.
feel like Bach was made to play this character.
Yes.
It's just me.
It's
He
just
was
me.
created to be on this planet for this sole purpose.
So, you guys, this is where the actual rolls. This will probably be the easiest part of the competition.
Woo.
So,
Congratulations, you have jinxed me even more.
so everybody who wants to help in some way, let me know. Nive took the cook's utensils, which I will make that allow you to have advantage. Lauren, I assume you're gonna do more bardic inspiration. I mean, you guys can flavor this however you want, but those are just the things I'm assuming that are happening.
His bardic inspiration though has to be while he's cutting vegetables. He makes a tune. Like,
Oh,
yes, the whole
that's
time.
better. He was, yeah, because he was gonna like rub your shoulders and say, "You've got this, chef. You got this." Give you like the
right,
coach
we don't
thing.
need any of that. Any of that going on.
Clara, is there anything you would like to
Not
do
in this
to...
kitchen, but for a different reason.
Her and Gloop Gloop are going to scour the kitchen and try to come up with a secret ingredient. But they don't want to let the others know that they want to find a secret ingredient.
Stealth.
Chef's got an amazing secret ingredient, but it's not with him.
For once. It's a 13.
Go back and get it, chef.
Yeah, I
13?
just don't know if they're gonna be, tricking people. So we'll see.
And a investigation. See what you find, if you find anything.
One good roll, 18.
Okay. Is there is there something you're aiming toward for the secret
He's-
ingredient?
She's looking for something that no sane person would put in food.
Oh, you're
but
looking to
she's looking-
sabotage.
What? You say sabotage, but in
Okay.
Clara's eyes, it's helping. It's more of creativeness. in
Is
her.
this like still supposed to be a food ingredient?
Can be.
Oh,
she's gonna look for something that's considered edible, but something that typical people wouldn't put in their chili.
So the ingredient out of left field that like saves the day. That's
Yeah, like how like
Ratatouille's, yeah.
like Krabby Patties, like the whole thing. It's like, oh, their secret form is actually like anchovies or something like that. Something weird.
Well, okay, so I have an idea.
No plankton, yeah.
But I want to make sure that this isn't something Chef would add normally. Would you add soy sauce to this?
No.
Okay. Then you find soy sauce.
I hope I see her do this because we're gonna really have to cut back on that salt.
She finds the soy sauce. She takes the bottle. You see her open it.
Yeah, by the way, anybody who has a passive perception more than 13, you saw Claire grab something. But, yes.
Oh, not me.
She opens it.
That was a crappy lookout.
I saw her.
She opens it and she tries to get Gloop to taste a little of the soy sauce and see his reaction.
You trying to season the gloop up?
Gloop. Kind of goes. Like tilts his head.
That's not helping, Gloop. Is it good or not?
Gloop looks nervous as shit. Just flashbacks.
I'm just watching her right now.
It shakes his head. Yes.
She just puts the soy sauce in her bag and then just goes back to watching everyone do their thing.
You mean to tell me this guy had soy sauce of all the different things? I figured she'd just find more cilantro.
Like a jar of cilantro.
Cilantro soy sauce.
Good point. Maybe he didn't even know what he had.
No, it's cilantro leaves soaked in soy sauce.
So,
salty soap taste.
Neve and Neve, how do you go about helping during this? It sounds like Lauren's chopping, or dicing onions to a beat, and
you know, like those scenes where, like in the movies where they're doing cooking and stuff, then everyone's like, it's like chop, and then like someone's smacking a pan, like ding, 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 like with all the random shit.
It becomes like a Blue Man Group thing in the kitchen.
Well, she would ask Chef, do you want to take a supervisor role or a active role in making this? I did convene with the top minds of elven chefs last night, so I should be able to help more directly if you would like.
I don't know if Chef would take that as like an insult. It's like I consulted this entirely different species of humanoid.
That's up to you. Everything Neve says is kind of an insult, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true. I suppose I could supervise, maybe help out here and there, prep some, or saute the veggies that Lauren's chopping up while you handle the heavier things.
Perfect. I can get to putting out the perfect amount of ingredients and add them in at the time that they're needed. Yeah, she'll take lead on this for the role, if that's okay.
Neve, take the role, advantage with the bardic inspiration, if you so choose.
Bardic, I had +2, and I get to choose between intelligence and wisdom?
Yeah.
I'll choose intelligence, so I get a total of a +7 advantage and a bardic. I rolled real bad. Let's see. I mean, my modifier kind of saves it, so it's a 14 total. No, wait, +2 more. No, wait, no, not +2 more. Never mind, it was +7, so 14 total.
14 total. Okay.
It's made very, logically instead of from the heart like
Yeah.
Chef would do.
Chef, you do taste
Have
this.
some flair to this.
You do
No,
taste
ingredients
this,
have to be perfectly measured.
Where's the
and
love?
it
Love is
does
false.
taste a little lack. I mean, it's solid, but it's definitely missing that something special to really carry it home. But unfortunately, you guys are out of time to prepare.
Ah.
So,
All right, Lauren,
What? What do I need to do? Anything to win?
I need you to fly as fast as possible to get to the ship.
Okay.
Look under the floorboard in the kitchen near the pantry. You'll find a small bag there. I need you to bring it to me.
Leaning on the drums
away.
already.
All right. Yeah, Lauren doesn't even. It's just like rushes
I'm
out
like
of there.
whispering that to him, like,
Yeah.
and he,
Of course.
that's so bad. It's like, and if you get caught, you're fucked.
Okay. I know how to smuggle a thing or two. he'll run
going up his butt.
or run and fly.
You keistered the drugs.
Okay. Lauren, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Okay.
Okay.
He did give me pretty specific instructions.
Yeah. No, it's not for that.
Oh,
You
okay.
you don't see the crowds forming around one person below as you fly away. Not seeing
Whoops.
that, you land on your ship, and don't hear the cries of a wee little creature in a closet. But you do pry open the floorboard and find the little baggie full of. It's like a powdery substance, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a powdery red substance. Or was
Is
it
this
blue?
the
I
same
can't
stuff?
remember.
Hope he does not taste that. He will die.
Is this the same stuff the Xyraxians busted us for?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I mean, what
Okay,
they don't know
well.
if I got an entire layer of the ship coated in this stuff.
All right. Whew. And he'll kind of shove it in his pockets and like close everything up and haul ass back to where they were at.
Mm-hmm.
And if he doesn't see him, he'll start heading to where he would figure their booth would be at the event. If he doesn't see them.
Okay. With your 5 perception, you don't see them. Oh. It just takes
so
you.
they're not.
It
Oh,
takes
go
you a little longer to see them. By this time that you return, Chef, Nive, and Clara have already set up, and people have already begun taste testing.
Okay, so I do have a question. So, are they spooning the stuff into separate bowls for people? 'Cause
Yeah,
Clara wants to do that.
there's these little, plastic, small plastic clear
Like samplers.
sample cups with like little
So,
plastic
It's a little
spoons.
Costco sampler.
And
So,
then you
right
do
before-
see there is like these trash collectors along the street, and they do all just say like astral space dumping canisters, and they all get thrown into that plastic waste pile in the astral sea.
Yeah.
So right before Clara wants to reach her hand in her bag, putting away the piece of bread she was snacking on, and she wants to, slightly break, open the soy sauce that she got and dip her, her hand in, absorbing the soy sauce. And as she is passing out these bowls or spoons, she's going to slowly just drip feed the soy sauce into each people's bowl.
You know what?
To save my
Bold.
role, this is my plan the whole time. I knew Clara was going to put stuff in there, so I made it bad on purpose so the soy sauce would compensate. That's what I'm explaining my bad role was.
He did it on purpose. You have to roll digitally now.
But you guys,
No, I did roll a 14. I rolled a 1 and a 4 and then got a 14.
Oof.
Oh,
how do I equate for this? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like mechanically,
Yeah, there's not really a lot of...
like how do I be
Cooking or-
like Does this help or hurt? Does it depend on the person?
I don't
It might
know.
just
Like,
be a
was the
luck
chili
check,
good to
honestly.
begin with?
Give it a luck
So-
check, man.
It's a luck
So do we
check.
have like a little is it like a little booth? Like is there like a little curtain, like that the pot is like sitting on this table and stuff?
Yeah,
Like
so
they're behind it or something?
You guys have like this there's like lined down this main street are like the table with a curtain on either side, another table with more competitors, and there seems to be like at least 100 to 200 different competitors all lined up. You do see down the far end, except for Lauren because something got in his eyes earlier, this large crowd is huddled around this one particular booth. It's
Okay,
further down
and
the street
then-
from you.
So as I saw them, were the people, was it Claire and them giving the cups already to the people? Did they have them in their hands?
By the
Or
time
they're
you
not
showed
asked yet?
up, it looks like it's like the event has already started.
Okay, but have we given our stuff to anyone yet?
Yes.
Or, like, does he see people? Okay, yeah. Can I dive bomb the crowd and pretend to be drunk as I like
God.
crash
You're gonna
into
get
them?
arrested with drugs in your pocket. I want you to think
I'm
about
so
what you're
done.
doing.
It's all good. Lauren has a plan. It's like, oh no, it's already started. And he'll try to dive bomb, but he's also gonna he'll be at the ready to grab something out of his pocket and try to essentially pass it off to Chef as he stands. Oh, I'm so sorry, and his wings are flapping everywhere, and he kind of scoots the pot and the thing to Chef. But yeah, he's gonna try to dive bomb and crash the cups out of their hands first.
Hey, that's a good way to end up in dead body bog. You know.
What a name.
But yeah, that give me that sleight of hand check.
Okay.
See.
Oh, so I was able to land on them all at this point?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Boom. Oh, I'm so sorry. And he quickly reaches in his pocket and tries to, under his hand on the table towards Chef as he tries to kind of block the pot from view for a second. It's like, oh no, and he flipping around and getting in people's faces and stuff.
Excuse me, is
Trying
this drunk man with y'all?
I've never
Absolutely
seen
not.
you before.
Okay,
I
because
heard about the butler.
I was actually considering giving y'all my popsicle stick till this hoo-ha showed up.
Yeah,
what's that?
no idea who this.
No, he's
He'll take it out of his hand and bite down on it. Oh, that's not good. Where am I? Who are you? He's just trying to distract as long as he already shoved the stuff towards Chef. I don't know if Chef grabbed it or
I
not.
feel like the sleight of hand was successful.
Yeah,
Was it?
sleight of hand was successful.
Okay.
That's like,
All right, well,
Where's the place
I'm just gonna taste a few more. I might come back.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna take a nap, and he'll sit down.
Go sit somewhere
I
else.
think you might need to go somewhere else now, Lauren. You could have just landed next to me and given me the
Yeah.
damn thing.
You're kind of ruining the vibe, if you know what that means.
Okay, if it doesn't look like they're looking anymore, he'll be like, "Whew, okay, well, no, I had to get rid of the samples, make sure they get the best one after, Chef does his thing. But yes,
I think you
I'll
need to
go
stop
over
talking
there."
now and leave.
Yeah, and he'll stumble off. Stupid, it's gross anyway. And he'll walk off.
You just
This isn't a bathroom.
Chef, do you add the drugs? Now, I'm just saying, I'm giving you a fair warning now.
Yeah.
You probably have one use of these drugs, right? So you can add it to this meal at this stage, or you can save it for a later one.
I'm probably going to save it for a later one.
Okay.
hope the soy sauce saved us.
So,
Or made it real bad.
so as the day goes on, we'll say so it took 30 minutes for Lauren to show up. You guys had earned no popsicle sticks yet. You got the promise of one guy might come back and give you his popsicle stick. There is that one large crowd down the end. But as you look around, actually roll me perceptions, or whoever, if somebody's going around scouting, roll me perception.
I was gonna say that was what Lauren was probably gonna try to be like,
perfect.
keeping an eye out for cheaters and stuff as he kind of walks around fake drunk. Oh, come on though. It is unfortunate that I'm not trained in perception. If only that was advantage. Darn.
I
11.
think it's funny. It's a bird, not trained in perception.
Yeah. You,
Granted.
Yeah.
as you stumble around fake drunk, you don't notice any cheating. You do notice that most people have at least one popsicle stick.
Where are these popsicle sticks?
So there's just like another glass jar next to the next to like everybody's chilies that they're scooping out of that people drop the popsicle stick into.
Okay. If it comes to it, we'll move on.
Hey, it's coming to it already. Can I ritually cast Unseen Servant while we're hanging out?
Polminski sees you go to like start casting something. He's do not get caught casting anything, even if it's not something that might benefit us, because they will assume that we cheated. Yes.
Here, let's see what I can do about that. Unseen Servant does take a little bit. I don't have any invisibility. I could just fully leave and come back. I think I will. All right, I will be back. I just have to use the bathroom. I'm going to
I have to powder my nose.
Where's the washroom? Clara, come with me.
Clara, come with me.
Yeah, I'll fully go somewhere where I can't be seen by anybody.
Well, Clara will go and she'll leave Gloop Gloop by the chili pot. And she'll look him dead in the eye, like lean down and says, "You're not to touch any of this chili, Gloop Gloop. We're already enough trouble as it is. Gloop Gloop, do you understand?"
It pouts and just kind of hangs its little front legs.
Good. I'll be right back. And then she's gonna go with Clara. Not Clara, Nive.
Chef, you do get a guy come up, bit of a tummy on this one. He says, "Hey, what's in this thing?" It's
a specialized seafood chili.
It's clever. It's clever. Definitely unique. Can I have seconds?
I look down and see that there's probably a lot left. Here you go. I always think the samples at these events are enough.
Yes, I appreciate it. Yeah, you know, I was gonna go give my popsicle stick to Chef Bobby Flay over there, but Bobby Flayer. Sorry, I misspoke. That's what I meant to say. For a second, I thought his real name was Bobby Flayer, and then I was like, let me say Flay, but I meant to say Flayer.
I bet Bobby Flayer is it's a mind flayer, isn't it?
That guy's a mind flayer, you know that? Crazy stuff.
I'd be wary eating food from a mind flayer. They might be putting tadpoles in that thing.
You know, you got a point there. Roll me like a persuasion.
Oh wow, he didn't even mean to do that. It's persuasion. Do I have anything in persuasion? I got a -1, so it's a 14.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Yeah, here, take this. Get one popsicle stick. Congratulations. Okay, I'm helping you guys.
With pride and then dies a little. He's just whispering, "The damn elves and their watching."
Okay, back around the corner in the powder room, you cast Unseen Servant. Anything else going down?
Not over there.
Okay.
Because now I can mentally command him, so I don't have to say or do anything to have him do what I need him to do. My boy Simon.
What do you have him do?
I'm gonna come back to the booth and just kind of look around to see if there's anybody close enough by that has a popsicle stick, and they're busy enough that the person running it is like isn't paying attention, but there's not a ton of people as impossible to get to the popsicle stick without touching anybody.
Okay. Roll me perception.
That is pretty good. It's a 18.
Does this spell require concentration?
It does not.
Perfect. You notice this one line that is like strangely a perfectly formed line. Like most people kind of are like staggered about or in clusters and clumps. This is like a perfectly straight line of maybe 6-7 people waiting for this chili. You notice that they're kind of strangely quiet. And as you look at the person serving the chili, he's got like this slicked back black hair. Seems to be an elf. But you get the telltale signs of concentration.
Well, I'll go have. I want to disrupt his concentration, but I want to get that stuff at the same time. Where's Lauren?
Lauren's been stumbling around drunk. What have you been doing other than that? Have you been like trying to disrupt other people's like groups or something?
I thought he was trying to steal popsicle sticks.
Well, he was thinking about stealing popsicle sticks, but
he was thinking about it. I'm doing it.
at the moment, he was just like trying to keep out eyes for like cheaters and magic users and stuff, and see if there was any way. I mean, yeah, if he couldn't really find any of that, he probably would try and like badger other people. Oh, this sucks, and try to sway other people into thinking so.
Yeah. As you do that, roll me a perception check. Just getting as many numbers here as I can.
Yeah. 17?
And that's a good number. Okay.
I'm gonna go if Lauren's close. I'll go over to him.
Yeah.
It's like, Lauren, could you go and disrupt the concentration of that man over there, please?
I forget. Neve's invisible right now, right?
No, she's not. I have an invisible circle,
okay.
but I'm fully visible, yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. That one over there? Sure. And
away from him, so I'm not near him anymore.
Yeah. So I guess he'll walk over to that table and be like, "Oh, give me one of those," and he'd just like really acting real assholish and takes this is the worst chili I've ever had. Ugh, disgusting. How can you? And he's like, flaring up his arms like, "How could any even eat this shit? This is disgusting. Who do you think you are serving this shit to us?"
This guy's gonna roll a concentration check.
Yeah.
to see if he drops this. Okay.
Trying to get him all fired up.
Yeah, if I see any disruption in the concentration, I'll send Simon in to take his
Perfect.
popsicle stick.
So yeah, this guy goes from like almost being pretty still and staring at his line. You come over and Flounder start making a scene. And the guy drops his concentration, and the crowd starts to kind of like shake their heads, like, "What am I doing?" And they all start to kind of mingle and talk in confusion while you're making this scene. Nive's opportunity for, I assume, a sleight of hand. Are these?
So Simon doesn't have his own stats.
Right.
He does have like the ability to do things like fetching things.
Mm-hmm.
So it's up to you on how you want to.
I think there should be a role associated with it, but we'll use your like your spellcasting stat
Okay.
as the sleight of hand. Like, use your intelligence for you.
Sounds good. Would sound good if I could roll well. It's an 11.
The jar of popsicle sticks. Actually, no, an 11's not that bad. He goes to, or the servant goes to grab the jar, and only manages to take one of the popsicle sticks. Actually, instead, it seemed too much of a risk to grab the whole jar or a whole handful. Instead, he just comes out with one.
All right. And if nobody saw him, I'll have him start walking towards me, make sure nobody's watching the popsicle stick move through the air.
Well, sorry to kind of keep people's attention as well, because like Lauren would have an idea, even if he's not necessarily sure if this is a suggestion, it's at least like similar effect, right? Because he would know like seeing people come out of it when he casts it himself, like they're kind of a little off.
Oh yeah.
So so you'd see that. Oh, you're feeling confused. Yeah, that makes sense. Of course, you need magic to make you eat this shit. Oh, we got a cheater. We got a stupid cheater. Blah, blah, blah. Disgusting. And he'll kind of like start walking off a little bit after he tries to rile the people up a little bit.
Yeah. Give me another persuasion.
Okie dokie. So this is actually I forget it. Bumps it up to 18, right? I think.
Because you can't roll more than a 10 on the dice, right?
Yeah. So it'd be a 18 then.
Okay, perfect. The crowd kind of like picks up what you're saying. They start to piece together what happened to them, and they start getting angry. Can't believe this. It's an injustice to Chile. And
Yeah.
they start getting riled up. I'm gonna go find an event coordinator. This guy's cooking years are done.
Yeah.
So you get the idea that maybe this situation is gonna be handled. Great job.
Nice. With the people getting all riled up. No, it's fine. I won't push my luck. Yeah, I'll walk off. I was like, maybe I could try to swipe a couple more, but it's too dangerous.
Lure people's attention. He'll bring the popsicle stick over to us, put it in the jar.
Great. You guys look at your jar. You have 2 popsicle sticks. It's going swimmingly.
Good.
You do hear an announcement. It says, this is your host, Martha Stalwart. We have approximately 1 more hour before the competition is through, so make sure to get your popsicle sticks out there, and good luck. So,
what does everybody else have to get us more popsicle sticks?
So Chef is manning the actual stand. So we're gonna more solidify this a little bit to just get this part of the competition over. So Chef, what is your way of getting more popsicle sticks as you feed this chili to people? Is it? Yeah.
Man, I'm gonna risk it and see what happens. What? Do I know any notable? No, I don't want to risk that. That'll be bad. I guess I'm just gonna be like soapboxing it, man. I'm trying to draw people in, like make up a story of like some notable figure from another planet. It was like some famous chili.
Okay. Try like the famous so-and-so's chili. Like you craft some story where you like got this famous man's chili recipe. Cool. So man, is that gonna be a performance?
Well, so I was gonna say, because I would think Lauren would probably head back and check on things at least a little bit. I was trying to think of maybe like playing some, I don't know, some really good music or something, so people are kind of like at least even just curious to come over here. So if like Chef was thinking about that, I presume maybe we would have like talked a little bit maybe about things to do. So maybe could try to like weave that into song and stuff as he, talks about it and gives more detail and all that.
Yeah. Chef, if you want, or I guess he's just kind of playing like the background swelling stuff. So Chef, give me advantage on this performance.
On performance?
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you.
That's going to be another 14 because I got a
14.
-1.
Hey.
Oh, you have a -1 in performance? I have a +6 in performance.
Unfortunately, you're acting like the town drunk, so it's hard to associate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
You kind of pinned your role in this whole thing when you decided to blatantly just crash into the middle of everybody.
Okay.
He's been drinking water.
So that's what the two of
And
you are
coffee.
doing. Nive, is your plan just to keep trying to swipe popsicle sticks using your unseen servant?
I'm gonna try one more, yes. But like if they notice at all, I'll have Simon blatantly bring the popsicle stick to another person's stand.
Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do because this is great. So I'm gonna roll a perception for the event supervisors or whatever I called them a second ago. You gotta beat that with either stealth or sleight of hand. Okay.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay, they rolled a 10. So okay, so you manage
So if we get away with it, that's for me.
to swipe a jar. Well, probably not the whole jar, just the popsicle sticks, so that would look sussy.
Yep.
Sussy Baka.
You sussy Baka.
But yes, you get quite a few popsicle sticks from this.
Yeah, if I get away with it, it's coming to us.
Oh, sorry. Trying to figure out. Hold on. Okay. Where the hell is my working pen? Here it is.
All these non-working pens I have on my desk. What the hell?
I know. I have a bunch of them. It's not even a joke.
Throw them away.
Okay, so Nive, good job. Clara,
Yeah.
what is the thing you spend the hour doing?
I have one question first. Is Nive still at the station? Is there unseen servant like going around?
Yeah. Because
Okay,
I can command him mentally, so I don't have to like do any hand motions. I don't have to be close to him.
Oh, you were doing
So-
the soy sauce also, but you keep
She-
doing whatever it is.
Yeah, I guess Chef took over, but she's quickly gonna grab a poster board, let's say like somebody in the contest to like, bowed out really early or something. Or like even the guy that got like disqualified, she'll take his poster board and begin writing on the back of it. And on it says, "Hot elf will say mean things to you. 1 popsicle stick," and she'll put the number of the station and she'll start walking
wow.
around with that sign.
Oh my god, what a play!
Yeah, I probably wouldn't even notice her doing it because I'm
Yeah, she was-
watching
no.
Simon to make sure he's not getting caught. So
Dude, okay.
Clara's playing 4D chess. Holy shit. Oh my god.
How do I even equate this in my head?
It's so far in Clara's mind. Nive's been mean to every single person, but
You go walking up to people
All over.
and like showing this sign, waving it around, and people like
I'll fall in love with you.
kind of like nodding at the sign. You do see some people will occasionally look at your sign and they go walk over to the booth and they just drop the popsicle stick in and they just stand there staring at Nive.
What are you looking at? You have time to waste somewhere else.
It works. They kind of like nod their head. Every once in a while, you just get these weird kids or like teenagers, whatever, they like come up to you and just drop it in and just stare at you, waiting expectantly for something.
I'll fully berate them every time without knowing what's going on. Because I'm really like I'm trying to look where Simon needs to go to get things and not get caught. So, like anytime anybody bothers me, I'm just gonna berate them.
So
I imagine like Gloop's on like Clara's back to keep an eye on Neve to make sure she doesn't occasionally look Clara's way, so she can keep the sign facing away from her.
Perfect. All right. All right. As the hour comes to an end, sorry, should have prepared that in advance.
No worries.
They gave me real people names. That's not helpful.
Oh,
This one's fake. I'll use that one. Okay. Over the intercom system, this magical voice, once again, hello. Once again, I am your host, Martha Stalwart, and this is the end of the first round of the competition. We'll be around to assess your booth's popsicle stick collection. So stay there and don't move until all are counted. And you do see the coordinators going booth to booth, just kind of tallying around. Go on.
I think I'm gonna be real mean now. Which booth has the most?
All the way down the far end from you guys. There's been a crowd the entire time. Nobody scouted it, so you're not entirely sure unless you go over there. But they did just tell you to stay where you are.
And where's the celebrities?
That would probably be where all those people have been crowded the whole time.
I'm gonna wait until the judges are at somebody's table. Have Simon take a popsicle stick as they're going to count them and bring it towards the celebrity.
Oh, I get it.
So they see him do it.
Okay. 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 Yeah. Very cool. Yeah, Simon starts, or the popsicle stick starts going, floating in the air toward the jar, and you're not close. You can't hear through the unseen servant, can you?
No.
You hear.
As people are starting to look towards the popsicle stick, and as it's close, like when it's close enough to know what direction it's going, I'll have him drop it and leave the area.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Let me see if they even see it. Oh. I'm gonna roll a persuasion for Bobby Flair to get out of this. I'm Bobby Flair. I mean, you know who the fuck I am? I'm Bobby Flair, motherfucker. Okay. So, anything else as the group coordinators come next to your spot? No. Okay. They take down the number, and then head off and tally the rest of the group. And at the very end, you hear over the magical intercom, once again, it is your hostess, Martha Stalwart. We have our eight semifinalists now ready. At no surprise, at number 1 was Bobby Flair. Everyone claps and cheers in the crowd. Of course, number 2, we have Chef Ginger Fury. 3, Pierre Pepperoni. I'm gonna do the. Hold on, I have to write all these down now so I don't forget. Shit,
You
Ginger,
forget who's selling the contest.
Ginger Fury.
I'm writing them down too.
Pierre Pepperoni. Bobby Flair. Flair. And come on, more chef names.
More chef names. Chef Emerald Knight.
Number 4 is Smokin' Joe's Barbecue.
We lost the Smoking Joe's barbecue.
Of course, we can't forget Patty Cakes McBatter.
Patty Cakes McBath. If we lost all these, not only did Grizz come up with these names just so as not to be in the competition anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, we got no.
No, not fish.
Sir Fryalot the Bold.
Sir Fryalot the Bold.
Some of these are business names.
Put Pop John's Pizza up in there.
It's just straight up Papa John's pizza.
Hashtag sponsor.
And this one just goes by the name of Harrietta.
Harrietta.
At number 7. Number 8, narrowly squeezing in, is Chef. Don't know who that is. A lot of chefs in this area.
Really
So-
should have had a name.
Probably should use the ship's name.
Okay. So we'll see you all tomorrow for the next stage of the competition. Be ready. Bring everything you may need and more. See you then.
She's
Anyways,
barely made it. Good job, Chef. I knew you could.
I am gonna be honest with you there, Neve. That chili was pretty it was good,
Well,
but it
I
was
tried-
very. You need to put some flavor in that thing.
I overcompensated for how much soy sauce I thought Clara was going to put in there.
Soy sauce.
You didn't see her take it when we were in the kitchen.
Did no one think to tell me about this?
by the way, I rolled a luck for that, and it wasn't good.
I thought she was going to put a lot more than she did, unfortunately.
You should have told her because she was drip feeding it in there.
Well, then how am I supposed to direct the narrative in the way I want it to look if I tell you when he rolls bad?
Okay. So, if you guys are okay with it, speed along to the second day.
I'm gonna look at Neve and say, Neve, you need to add more flair. And then Clara, I'm like, Clara, you're off spooning, dude. Slip and soy sauce in my chili.
Well, if you ask me, I would say Nive is much more supervisor material, isn't she?
And
I
you
mean,
should
chef.
probably stop making such a damn commotion every time you're trying to be sneaky. You're drawing unwanted eyes.
Excuse me. I happened to get you what you desired. Did it help our chances?
He
I
did
didn't
give us
put it
one
in there.
optical stick.
What?
You see Clara.
Use it? What for?
Well, after I made that spontaneous entrance, I didn't want to risk slipping something into the food.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose there's another day, although I could have just gotten it this afternoon if that was the case.
But we did make it, so good job, everyone.
You see Clara like taking the soy sauce out of her bag and just give it to Gloop Gloop as he downs it, and she's quickly trying to like get rid of the sign that she had by like trying to rip it up as fast as possible.
Yeah. We rip the sign up.
She just absorbs it and starts dissolving it in her body.
You guys
Die.
die.
And
Sorry.
Secret tunnel.
I'm so sorry. As you guys are like packing up your booth, this mind flare, with this posse of with this posse of people kind of like semicircling around, following, floats toward your table. Doesn't seem to walk, just kind of floats its way over to you. It's wearing like a black V-neck t-shirt and jeans.
I guess that's hot? Question mark?
Yes, that's hot.
And floats over and says, "Congratulations." In your minds.
He was saying I'm Bobby Flair, motherfucker, out loud earlier.
I, as you may know, am Bobby Flair. You have caught my attention on this day. For that
You don't
popsicle
want to put
stick.
tadpoles in our heads, do you?
We will see. That the trajectory of that popsicle stick, it almost put me out of business. Calculated its trajectory from this location.
Oh, I didn't bring it from ours. I brought it from somebody else's.
Hmm.
I didn't say that in person. I said that.
Well, I sensed magic afoot.
Yeah, some other reason where I know.
I know.
Probably heard the telepathic
will.
commands he probably sensed.
I will be keeping my
that
eye.
fellow that was down there that got caught doing magical tricks.
He was kicked
yes,
out early.
that guy definitely did.
Maybe he wanted to sabotage everyone else.
You are making an enemy of the great Bobby Flair. You understand?
I have a question.
I do too. Is it Bobby Flair? Is it Bobby fucking Flair? I'm confused.
How did you get the last name Flair? I think that'll be actually pretty common, seeing as you're a mind flayer.
It's a stage name.
Is it
If you must know.
So what's your real name then? Because I must know.
Well, you will never find out. I don't want...
What if she asks nicely?
There's a reason we have stage names.
What's the reason?
Is it embarrassing?
So that stalkers like you won't harass us.
Stalker.
It's
We're
really
not
embarrassing,
walking
isn't
over to another person's booth to make threats.
When you translate it to common, does it sound really stupid?
Do your tentacles ever get in the way of eating?
That's a good question.
I have so much raw psychic ability that food merely travels to my mouth hole. I have no use for limbs if I don't wish. The immense power I hold within me is enough to destroy you with a blink. So I would watch your step.
Why, if you don't need your arms and legs, why do you have them? I mean, wouldn't that free up some weight?
Maybe he's not so all-powerful then.
And it seems to me you're carrying around a lot of extra baggage that you don't need.
I didn't
Seems
say
pretty
that.
useless.
You are an infuriating group.
Oh, you came to talk to us though.
Yes. I understand you have not heeded my warning. So,
But you didn't give us a warning.
I will bring
He was
nothing.
intimidated by us. That's why he needed to come over here.
No, he said he was impressed with us.
I will bring nothing but heat
Because-
in the next stages.
I guess
So-
that's supposed to be a dad joke because we're gonna be cooking, or
It
No,
was
I
a
think
chef
it's a-
joke.
Well, I think it's more of a joke because, squid makes calamari because, heat.
Roll me. Oh shit. Roll me a insight check. Lara.
Oh.
Mm.
23.
Holy shit. He like, the rest of you might not notice this, but when she says calamari, there is a slight flinch of like, he was taken aback that you said that.
that's
Oops. Clara takes note of that.
He's just absolutely stunned that she would have the audacity to say this.
I wonder if he's making a calamari kraken for the monster fight.
Oh!
He looks at you and begins to float away as more people that are just kind of wandering the streets are like, ooh, hey, that's Bobby.
Wait.
That's Bobby Flair.
I'm gonna shout.
his
Bobby
autograph?
Flair's a bitch.
She's gonna grab a piece of paper and a pen and try to run up and get his autograph.
You run up with the pen,
It's like, what are you doing?
with the pen and paper. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You said you're a famous chef and all. Figured, might as well sign it and keep it for my collection. She
I would-
vibrates.
I would mind blast you so hard right now if I wouldn't get disqualified.
I don't know if that is a euphemism.
Well, he did talk about moving things straight to his mouth hole earlier.
If you weren't already made of jelly, I would make you into it. Now leave me.
Oh.
So is that a no?
He continues to float away.
Lauren will just be like, as the crier, like trying to just get more attention. Bobby Flair says our stuff is just as good. He liked what we got. Test it here.
Lara's whole plan was to sell the autograph for some money, and that has failed.
I see you. Yes, no, he's not very happy with you guys.
Now she's just gonna kill him later.
So, day 2, if you guys are ready.
Daytona.
Let me see. I didn't use any spells.
I wanna go
that
fast.
cast. I think keeping cooking tools would be good. And persuasion's probably fine still. Yeah.
Okay.
I've been awake since 3 o'clock.
Actually, you know what? I am going during my trance. I'm going to switch my persuasion to stealth just in case I have to be a shithead again.
Got it. Perfect. So next day, you are ushered to this big building that's shaped like a bowl. And you're kind of brought off to these waiting areas and explained, or I guess you hear like over the magical intercom in this bowl, you hear, "Hello again. I am Martha Stalwart. I have to, I start every bit with that. Anyways, I am Martha Stalwart.
I really wish you were still in space.
Your
Prison.
your hostess for the great cook-off, the great Narlin's cook-off. And this next stage of the competition will test your survival instincts, your ability to harvest, gather, and hunt to create meals in the wild. So, if the contestants will now enter the arena, and they one by one start calling out the different names of people, Pierre Pepperoni, and you hear,
Pepperoni.
pepperoni. There's like a chant that goes with this guy. Everybody yells in excitement for Bobby Flair. And you know, it's like, there's like some whispers when you guys come out. It's like, oh, these are the new guys. I heard they just came into town.
I am going to, before we go out, I'm going to tell Clara and Lauren, feel free to continue to antagonize Bobby Flair. If you make him mad enough, he'll make a mistake.
Did you know that he likes calamari? Apparently.
Squid likes calamari. That seems kind of weird.
He had a funny reaction to it. Surprised none of you guys saw it.
But information. I just rolled an intelligence check to see if Neve picked up on what I picked up on. She got a 21. So I think she stores in her mind that there might be a calamari kraken in her future. I also don't know that for sure, but that's what I came up with. So I think Neve's smarter than me.
Was that it? Sorry.
Yeah, I was just wanting to
Okay.
let the audience know that I was transferring my information to Neve.
Yes. So, yes, all competitors, we are going to send you to different locations around the cosmos. Please pick one of your members to pull from this hat.
Laura immediately runs up.
Or you run up. Roll me a d8.
Okie dokes. Dice D8.
Also, what gear did you guys bring?
I'm bringing all my battle gear and like my
regular stuff.
Typical stuff.
I mean, just in my normal
I should have
stuff.
asked you before I told you guys what it was, but it's okay. You rolled a 1.
1.
Oh boy. Okay.
We're going to Avernus.
Did we know what the challenge was before we came here?
You heard.
Because I probably would have.
It's been a whole other day.
Polminski
thing.
said that that it wouldn't just test your cooking abilities; it would test your survival and like cunning and stuff like that. He said something along those lines. So there was hints of it, but I don't think it was flat out said you guys are gonna go fight shit. Or hunt for things,
if you would
whatever.
have told us it was survival and stuff, I probably would have chosen a different proficiency than stealth.
That's fair enough. If you want to change it real quick.
Yeah.
But as everyone pulls their things from the hat, Clara, yours has the number 1, and behind you, these portals open up all around the competitor teams. They say, competitors, good luck to you all. If you die out there, know that your corpses will be returned to your families. We will make sure of it.
Oh dear.
I switched to survival and navigator's tools again and brought some of mine that I could possibly use to help us.
Good luck.
Time to live off the land.
So is it one of these portals where like if you look through it you can kind of like see what it is, like
Like Boulder.
Mario 64, you know, you can kind of tell what the thing looks like before you jump in.
Oh,
It's
picture
fuzzy.
frame?
It's
Yeah,
fuzzy.
it's
Give
fuzzy.
me a perception check.
Okay.
We got to go in there and get the star.
Well,
Yeah.
Hard to see. You see a lot of the color white.
Icewind Dale.
oh.
Oh man, we're gonna make Knucklehead Trout again.
As you're kind of
That campaign ended like 2 years ago almost, and I'm still sick of Knucklehead Trout.
honestly, I'm kind of upset you guys got this one because it's probably my least favorite one I made. But you guys start getting pushed in. All right, time to go. Come on, don't sit around. You see Smoking Joe's barbecue is like shaking, and they're like they weren't ready for this this part of this event. But everybody kind of gets pushed into their portals. As you get pushed in, you fall like 5 feet and land in something soft and powdery and cold.
Cocaine.
Cocaine.
Cold cocaine.
Cold cane.
Ah, marching powder.
As you lift your heads out of this substance and look around, you are greeted with a pale white blanket of snow covered across the ground and the pine trees and other sorts of what is it called in that climate? I can't. It's not like. Oh well, you're surrounded by trees covered in snow.
I don't know what you were looking for. So
About the type of trees, right?
I'm thinking like there's evergreen.
Carnivorous.
Carnivorous.
Yeah,
That's what I was gonna say, but I was like, that cannot be it. Is that
You're
the one, or is it
surrounded by carnivorous
deciduous?
plants.
Which one's the one that's like in the Arctic colder regions? Whatever those are. I will say this is probably the hardest one because I made one the hardest one to find things in. Because it's the Arctic.
Are there stars out right now?
Let's see.
Is it daytime?
Chef, how does polar bear meat taste?
I don't even know where the hell we are, Lauren.
Can I?
It's cold.
You said there is stars?
There is. It's partially cloudy, so it's not the most clear sky.
Okay,
But
could I
just-
attempt to use my navigator's tools to see if I can match the stars with a star chart that I have to see if I know where we are?
Do you have the star chart on hand, or is this like from memory?
I probably wouldn't have all of them, so it would be from memory. But I do have some of the tools to help, like
Yeah,
plot
roll me
them.
navigation tools.
With intelligence.
Yeah.
That's a natural 20 for a 27.
No way. 27.
Yeah.
dang.
Nice.
Okay. You go.
I'm not cooking. This is my.
You look at the stars. This is exactly what you're made for. You look at the stars, and you're able to figure out exactly where you are. You're in a planet called
Oral?
Coral.
Nice one, Dale.
In a place known as Icewind Dale. The most boring place you guys could have went.
It looks like we're on Toro, which if we see anybody, don't talk about Spelljammer. I mean, they're a very primitive planet. Don't know why they would choose this as one of the locations. What do I know? I probably wouldn't know much. Well, maybe. What do I know of like wildlife and sustainability in this area?
I guess would that be like that's more of like a nature survival, one of those survival, I guess. Right?
Okay. Do you want survival or nature or just survival?
Either. The survival will give you more, I feel like, because it'll tell you like about the environment as well, but
How bad my rolls are, I'm gonna pick my nature because it is a +7.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 4, so I got an 11.
It's cold. So you gotta watch out for hypothermia. There are animals, but scarce.
Yep.
That, 11. Yeah, there's animals scarcely. You may be able to find some berries here or there.
This is where Chef's gonna shine because he has resistance to poison.
Okay.
So I can test the berries to see which ones are good to eat and which ones aren't.
And speaking of cold, you guys you can tell it's very cold out here. So anybody who's not, like, I don't know if Clara would be impervious to cold or anything like that. I don't think so,
I'm
but
looking stuff up, and so far the only thing on the wiki that says plasmoids may move a bit slow in cold extreme weather.
okay.
It's like intensive heat that apparently they don't like. This is from the wiki.
Okay. So you guys may all suffer ill effects of like exhaustion if you don't properly get warm and stay warm. So we'll keep that in mind.
Does anybody have torches?
I
do.
I think I do.
I got one.
You have enough for
Whoa,
each
you
of
have
us.
10 torches?
Yeah, you usually start with 10
Yep,
if you have
10
them.
torches.
I got the same 10 torches I started out as a wee lad with. I've carried around with them with me.
I actually don't have torches for once. Yes, I have one. I'm freezing here.
If Chef wants to pass off torches, I'll use prestidigitation to light all of them.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I'll have my arcane focus, my orb that rotates around me, come down into my hands, and I'll use prestidigitation on that to heat that up for an hour as well.
Okay. Yeah, that might help you
Keep my
guys with
hands warm at
any.
least.
Yeah, it might help you guys with some checks. But you guys know that you have to find ingredients that will be used to make a dish. Which you hear in your heads. This is Martha Stalwart. You may have noticed you've been sent somewhere out into the cosmos. Well, your goal here is to find, collect, gather, hunt food, and once you do, you will take that piece of paper that you drew from the hat, hold it to the sky, and read the number aloud you received. When you do this, it'll send us a signal to send you back here with your supplies, and we will cook. We'll go to the next leg of the competition. Thank you so much for playing Let's Hope You Live.
Oh, well, thank the gods we don't have to cook here, at least. We just need to get the supplies. Also,
Aye,
did
good,
she
'cause,
say anything about
my
how
little-
long we had?
Oh, that's a fair point. I didn't hear a time limit.
But we shouldn't dawdle around either.
I
Especially
guess
with
we're
how
out of time, though. Oh,
Well, if we're out of time, they'll tell us, or if we're last, I assume we might lose.
Worst case
hopefully they'll
scenario,
leave
if
us
we
here.
can't find anything, we'll just have like a roasted barn owl.
I don't know about that.
Well, animals here are going to be hardy and scarce, as well as any plant life outside of these coniferous trees.
I will. You see any kind of tracks for any type of creatures?
I can try to get a better view from above while you look for tracks, Jeff.
No, I'm not looking for tracks. I'm not good at survival.
Oh,
I can look for tracks unless anybody has something better than a +4.
I keep
No,
your
I got a
eyes out
+4
for
as
some
well.
berries too, because it probably makes some type of sweet berry sauce with it.
All right.
yeah.
I don't worry about if they're poisonous or not. I've got that taken care of.
Well, not everybody else that we're making the food does, unfortunately.
Lauren will fly up to try to get a better lay of the land, like see if there's like a lake or if it's just all forest or whatever's nearby.
Awesome.
Well, the thing is, I'll be testing the berries.
Yeah.
So if I'm resistant, but I'm not immune. So if I'm like, oh nope, that ain't a good berry, leave that tree alone.
Perfect. So, Lauren, roll me a perception as
Okay.
you take to the skies in this frigid air and start looking about. Very good.
A white
16.
dragon attacking.
You do
Yeah.
see, maybe you do see ahead some distance. On foot, it might take a while to get to, but you see a bit of a clearing that catches your attention, and then you realize that through the snow, kind of in the center of this clearing, there is ice that becomes apparent. Like there's not quite all that much snow in the center, and you can make out that it's like ice and it's potentially a frozen lake.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he'll fly back down and say, "Oh, off in that direction, looks like there might be some sort of frozen lake or pond or some such. You can fish in the winter, right?"
As long as it's not frozen all the way through, but they might be sleeping.
And I don't know about any of you, but I don't normally carry around a fishing pole.
That's
Well,
true. Well,
if they are asleep, maybe we can count them as objects. We'll find out when we get there.
it's true.
Just send Simon down there to just yoink the fish.
I could get Simon to grab them, or if they're considered objects, I can catapult them out.
I'll change the gravity to where they float above the water. And we just grab them.
Yeah, I can change their density, but it's their buoyancy that keeps them down there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you guys are heading the direction of the lake. Who's anybody doing anything else as Lauren kind of flies and guides you guys in the direction of the lake?
I'll be looking for any tracks or berries as we go.
Okay, you roll me.
For berries.
I guess gathering. We call that a survival. Will that be it?
Yeah, I'm okay with that. That's a 22.
22.
Ooh.
What about you, Chef? Sorry, what were you doing? Same thing, or?
Well, I'm not good at tracking animals. I'm just looking at the tree, see if I can find some berries.
Okay, you're also looking for berries. Perfect. Clara, anything in particular you're doing? If you guys want, I mean, I guess we already have 2 people looking for berries. So, Clara, if you want to roll like some sort of check to think of what else you could scavenge for, you could, unless you have a different idea. That was just something I wanted to throw out there. 'Cause I think you guys do have a good amount of it covered anyways now.
She was going to put Gloop Gloop on top of her head and see if he could smell any type of, blood, whether it's, fresh or just dried over, and kind of, hopefully he'll point her in the right direction.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is give help to Nive, because that's also a survival check. So might as well. Like, Gloop Gloop is helping.
Good. He needs to be helpful while he's alive. It wasn't as good as what I rolled before.
Okay. Oh, that's right. You had 22. I forgot about
Buoyancy is determined by density, so we might be able to make the fish less dense to float.
that. All right. So as go ahead.
I have a question.
Go on.
Dang, I don't have any means to... Well, I came prepared to cook. So, while I'm looking for berries, because I don't know when we get back if they're going to be like, oh yeah, here's some water to cook with. So I'm just going to scoop a giant chunk of clean snow inside of this pot that I'm carrying around.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Because I need my alchemy jug for something else.
Yeah. You scoop fresh snow into this this pot. Awesome. You guys travel for probably like just over an hour to this lake. We will do exhaustion checks, but you guys have advantage because Nive's... Well, you guys got the torches. Nive's got this heated source that you guys can kind of warm up to when you need to.
I can also cast it on other people's items too. Because at presentation, I just keep doing it.
Yeah.
That's a con save, right?
It's a Constitution save, right? Baka?
Yeah.
You ran nice.
Yep. I ran that game.
Oh,
Hey!
nat 20.
Lauren's doing great.
At 20.
Why won't it let me roll on anything? It just keeps telling me what it is.
Yep, that's what mine was doing.
So weird.
I wonder if something changed with D&D Beyond that the dice rollers messed up.
D&D Beyond did just do a big update.
Was this not professional? Let's try it now. Well,
Oh,
anyway,
if
I have a
they
+2,
messed
so
up
I'm just
something
gonna
with
roll a
the
d20
integration.
and just figure it out from there.
I got
Oh,
a 25 on my con save.
Oh yeah, the whole website character sheet area is down for me when I try and pull up a character. It's weird.
Oh yeah, it's real buggy. Like it sometimes it's just like, no, I don't want to do that actually.
Clara, what is your constitution modifier there?
Oh, it's +2, so 8.
You got an 8. Okay, so you're
Yep.
going to take one
whatever.
level of exhaustion.
Fantastic. See,
Both
no, I can actually
Lauren
check.
and Nive passed. Chef, what did you get?
Uh, 16 plus 6. What is that? 24? 22?
22.
22. Okay, wow.
Mhm.
Okay, so Clara's the only one to get exhaustion. The rest of you are doing really well. Yeah, I guess your gelatinous body is kind of just starting to feel like it's like freezing a bit.
Recognizing the currently open sidebar.
Oh,
Um,
actually, I got a 26 because of my ring of
Dang.
protection. That's right.
As you guys
There
start
it
to
is.
work your way kind of down the wooded hillside, you come out into the clearing. This seems to be the frozen lake. And you do now see, breaking through the trees, there seems to be this bulbous brown creature like in the center, near the center of the lake, making these noises.
Well, it's either a seal from the noises or a
Food.
walrus from the description. One of the two.
I don't know what walruses sound like, so.
They kind of bellow.
What's making all that racket?
Can we tell what it is?
Yeah, well, give me a nature check.
If it makes noise, we can eat it.
It's a 16.
And we see it.
It's a
not
it's a
true,
walrus. Yeah, you guys can see it.
All right, then Clara's immediately going to try attack.
Yeah, it looks like a walrus high in fat.
Can I try to shoot it first with
No.
my weapon primarily used to hunt things?
If it's a fatty beast, that'd be good to render down.
All right. Let me try to hold on before you strike, Clara. Let me see if I can.
She's not
Jeff.
waiting.
Oh, okay, fine. He'll just try to shoot and see if he can hit it in the heart like a proper hunter.
Okay. I guess just roll me initiative, and we'll see who of your group gets to go first. That's what we'll do, since everybody wants to
Okay.
go.
I didn't, and I rolled bad, so that tracks.
There's a
Dirty 20.
Lauren barely beat Clara.
Nive got I think a 3. Yeah, 3.
Oh, initiative, sorry. Oh, I'm not too far ahead of you. I also have a 3 because my initiative is 0.
Oh, 3.
So, yeah.
Okay. Clara and Lauren. Yeah, you see this giant walrus in the center of the lake. You pull back your bow. Wait, you said you were using your bow? Didn't you have a musket?
That's what I said. I was using my rifle.
Oh, okay.
primarily
Sorry,
used to
I
hunting.
heard bow for some reason. Yes, you pull up your musket, aim it. Go ahead and roll me an attack.
I swear to God. All right, let's see. That is going to be a 10. No.
You fire your musket, and the musket ball actually impacts the back of this walrus, and it lets out the saddest. That's what walruses sound like in this world. Okay. Roll me the damage.
Okay, awesome. 4. Of course, I rolled a 1 on a 1d12. Oh my God. Yeah, for 4 piercing.
Awesome. Clara, your go. Oh wait, I should get you guys on the. I just realized you guys are
Yeah, I
on
was gonna say
here.
how close are we?
Sorry about that.
still learning how to use this thing properly.
And you want an upgrade?
So you
Well,
guys
You
can
may
like
have a
here.
hold on the base model.
Oh, there's not a chance I'm gonna be able to get there in time. Jesus.
Maybe that one will help me shoot even better.
You can probably make it. Yeah, you can make it with your bonus action.
Oh, that's my bonus action.
My beautiful bonus action.
Step of the wind.
She wants to tenderize the meat first.
I get, yeah, I guess since this is like competition, maybe I don't need like too many of my key points.
It's not my turn, so I won't say anything.
It's still a bonus action. You know what? She's going to throw her boomerang at it.
Let's go. All right.
16.
Okay, 16. It does hit.
6 damage.
6 damage. You bonk it on the head as it started to turn its face around. The boomerang, boom, hits in the head, and yeah.
And the boomerang falls, I assume, somewhere close to it.
Yes.
All right.
Unless
then
it's like a
she will-
magical boomerang or something.
No, it's still no magical boomerang, sadly. And she will move one time. 15. I think it was 20. Nope. We'll move like one more bit up. All right. And that's Clara's turn. Well, actually, I do got a bonus action, don't I? We are going to patient defense. Burning a key point. And then that's our turn.
Okay, Nive. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. The walrus rolled higher than you. I just looked at the wrong thing.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Let's see what its movement speed
What
is.
did Chef get?
Chef got a 3.
Okay, so we're tied then.
Yeah.
What's your modifier, Chef? 0. 0, so is mine.
Okay, this thing can only move 20 feet.
Hold hands, sing Kumbaya.
This thing begins to slowly, like, kind of
We're both looking for berries.
lunge its way toward you, Clara, and I guess
analyzing about the wars.
screw it. It would use its action to dash, so now it's right up on you.
Oh.
Whoa.
Well, I thought it had more movement than that.
No, it's a walrus.
So then
Well.
it is Nive's turn.
Clara, did your boomerang come back to you, or did it hit the ground?
No, it hit the ground. It's about like there.
I'm like trying to tell everybody any information I know about the walrus, and then Lauren and Clara go rushing in, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna reach my hand out. I'm going to lift Clara's boomerang up off the ground and catapult it at the walrus. So I need to make a dexterity saving throw. This is a 2nd level catapult.
Got it. I should really just leave this up. All right, dex save. Let's see it. It's not great. Oh wow, it's really not great. It's the nat 1 for a -1.
-1. Yeah, I figured. I need more d8s. So this is gonna. Oh no, wait. I have enough. 4d8 worth of damage.
I think that walrus was doing something.
I actually rolled a
Video keeps that.
d10, so let me roll a d8 instead of that d10. There it is. It's gonna be 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
You know what? Actually, while I'm here, I might as well use my. I don't use these anyway, so I might as well meta magic that to empower spell to reroll one of those dice. I'm gonna reroll the 2. Okay, so actually it does 1 less damage. Yeah,
Okay.
so 1 less damage than that.
Got it.
Unfortunately, it went from 2 to 1. But that will. No, I have some movement. So this is all snow, right?
Yeah.
Except for where there is ice.
Right.
Okay,
I
I'm
should
going
have
to-
said But I didn't say it, so it's fine. You guys move freely. It's not that deep here for some reason.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. I'll move over towards the tree line to the right. That'll be my turn.
Got it. Okay. Oops.
Whoops.
Wrong thing. So now it would be
your
Chef's turn.
boomerang, I assume, would be just on the other side of the walrus now that I threw it at it.
Got it.
Chef's turn.
Well, this stinks because no matter what, I got a dash to get to it.
Yeah.
So I want to set the pot down that I got my snow in.
Mm-hmm.
Draw my cleaver, and then I guess I'll just dash at this thing.
All right.
I don't know if you want to save it for later, but you could action surge to attack this turn as well.
Nah, I have a feeling.
Okay.
Got something.
I have a feeling too, but throw it out there just in case.
So I'll get right here. I'll move 35 feet up, and that'll be my turn.
Perfect. Okay, Lauren, your go.
All right. Here's for better luck. And a 14, which that hits, right? Okay. Hopefully. Ah, there we go. 13 piercing.
13 piercing. Perfect. Yeah, you get a great shot into this thing's chest.
He'll say, Clara, the hide is quite tough, yeah, but your knuckles are stronger. And he'll give her Bardic for his bonus action.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, and that's all I'll do.
Clara.
All right. Yeah. So she's going to clasp her hands together and shoot them back out to her sides, and they become elongated. And as her bonus action, she's going to use her arms of the astral self. So she's burning a key point, and then when she does, each creature of my choice within 10 feet must succeed on a dex check, which is DC 14, or take 2d4 force damage.
I rolled a 3.
Okay, let's roll. You take 3 force damage.
3 for 3. Oh, I like it.
And then
Wendy's
she is
3 for
going
3.
to regular attack with her unarmed. No, we use a mop of the Rat King actually. And it fails. 9.
9 hits.
Oh, it hits. Wow,
It's a big fat
Yeah,
walrus.
its AC is
Negative
9.
2 dex.
Yeah.
crazy. Not a lot of damage. 6 again.
6.
And that is Claris.
The walrus looks so horrified to be caught out in such a
Just-
predicament.
Big bulging eyes.
Just looks
full of
at
fear.
Claris. Stone
It
cold
just came
face.
out here
No
to take a
emotion.
shit in peace.
It's its turn, and it reacts by trying to bite Clara. Is that what it does?
Just slam its massive tusks down into her.
The walrus makes 2 attacks, one with its body flop and one with its tusks. Okay, so it tries to slam you down, Clara.
All right.
Slam
With
you down big style.
19 to hit, surprisingly.
Oh, that barely hits. Yeah.
You take 15 bludgeoning damage as this big body, boom, squishes onto you, and you weren't prepared to like adjust your body in time to like disperse this or whatever. So you take that damage, and then while you're like,
used a reaction.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Psionic power, protective field. Where I want to reduce the damage she takes by 1d6 plus 1.
roll it.
There's a d6. 6. 5 plus 1.
Awesome. So you take 9 damage instead.
Oops.
And while you're plopped on the ground, this thing takes its big tusks and tries to just push them down into your chest. For a 21 to hit.
That will hit.
Yeah, well, giant walrus is no joke.
You
Man.
take 16 piercing damage.
Fantastic. Walrus hurt. Still up.
It's at this point that you guys start to hear a like that's a terrible sound effect. It almost sounds like trees creaking and bending.
Yeah,
and you quickly glance to the right and you see the trees bowing and giving way, and then you hear the thumping of these giant feet as out of the trees bursts a mammoth and charges into the walrus,
What?
Oh,
lifting it.
We're about to get so much meat from like.
What's this mammoth's problem?
I was like, you're
Fuck
taking
this
a
walrus.
this walrus has had a
Wait, why
horrible
can't-
day.
I can't click on
Oh yeah.
the token for some reason.
Did you accidentally put the token on the map or
Did
like
I do
the
that?
image layer?
Oh, I did. You're right. Go to the token layer, you fool. As it charges forward and just impales the walrus on its tusk and throws it down. The walrus lays limp, and a new threat has emerged.
New enemy. is
That's where
future
we'll
arena.
end tonight's session.
Man.
Oh my
with this
God.
ginormous mammoth lingering over you.
I feel like we were just about to kill the walrus, and he's like, "I gotta set this up more. I'm just gonna." Put
I had a feeling there was something else no matter what. Like, my next turn was going to be to levitate in case it came from behind me.
I was
So-
kind of expecting like a white dragon to bite it or
Oh
something.
damn, that would have been. I think that might have been too much.
I
Anyways,
don't think we're ready for that.
thank you guys so much for watching tonight's episode. We hope to see you guys in the next one. Please drop a like if you enjoyed the session. Leave a comment letting us know who you think deserves inspiration, so that we can give it out in like a few episodes time. Thanks again. See you next time. Peace.